Alright, so we're going to move on to operations with integers. So now we're talking about any number that is positive or negative, but there's no decimals still. So we've got 6 plus negative 2. So we've got 6, and we're kind of removing the 2 because we're adding a negative number. So we've got 6, and then we're going to subtract 2, we wind up with 4. Alright, we've got a double negative. How we treat double negatives is we do slash slash. So we're going to slash the first one, slash the second one. You have to do slashes in pairs of 2. So now I've really got 5 plus a positive 4, which is the same as 5 plus 4, which is 9. Alright, next one. I've got 14 divided by a negative 7. So I'm going to kind of ignore the negative sign for a minute. I've got 14 divided by 7. So how many pairs of 7, how many groups of 7 can I fit into 14? I can fit in 2. Now when you're dividing or multiplying, you want to count how many negative signs you have. So I don't have a negative here, I only have one negative sign. 1 is an odd number, so my answer is going to be negative. Next I'm going to multiply. Same rule, I'm going to do 9 times 3 and ignore the negative sign. So 9 times 3 is going to be 27. If you don't know that, you can add 9 3 times. You're going to count your negative signs. I don't have one here, I only have 1. Once again, that's an odd number of negatives, so it's a negative 27. Alright, more addition. So I've got 10 plus a negative 3. If you want to go ahead and throw this in parentheses, you can, but you don't have to. So it's the same thing as saying 10 minus that 3, which is going to give me a 7. The next scenario, I've got a whole bunch of negative signs everywhere. So I've got negative 8 minus negative 2. When you have two negatives, you're going to slash slash again. So I really have negative 8 plus positive 2, so negative 8 plus 2. If you need to, go ahead and draw a number line. So if I'm taking negative 8 and I'm adding 2, so if I have negative $8 and I add 2, I'm down to negative 6. Next one, division. Ignore your negative signs. I have 4 divided by 16, so how many groups of 4 can go into 16? I can get 4 groups. Count your negatives. I have 1, 2. 2 is even, therefore my answer is going to be positive. Last one. It doesn't matter where this negative sign is. It could be in front, it could be on top, it could be on bottom. You still only have one negative sign. So your answer is going to have a negative answer. How many times can 3 go into 18? If you need to, you can add out 3's until you get to 18. You wind up with 6, and because there's one negative sign, you have a negative 6.